Hi, Steve Draper here in my kitchen. This is on Wednesday, October 7th. I've been sitting here doing some reflection over a lot of things that have happened over the last week and a half. And there's a number of changes that have happened I've noticed, and I thought I'd just share my thoughts on them. Now, some of you think I've been sharing too many of my thoughts recently. And, well, that's just the way I am. I'm sorry, just the way I am. So, a couple of things that have happened in my life. One is, I love riding a bicycle, but I had a serious bicycle accident this week, which is meant I can't do all the bicycling I normally do. I've been riding a bike all my life, ever since I was a kid, and it's not fun having to give that up for a while. Another thing that's happened this last couple of weeks is a good friend of mine, Russell M. Nelson, died at the age of 101 years old. And he's been a good mentor to me for many decades. And that was a significant change in my life. Also, a company that I've been using their products for over 44 years. And I've just loved their products and the company historically over the years. They've had a hard time recently. And possibly closing their doors, maybe not. But, I've really looked forward each week over the years to seeing what new products they would come out with and what items would go on sales, and spending my time doing that. And I probably won't be doing that very much as so much anymore. And so that's another big change that's happened in my life. And it's caused me to kind of reflect over a few things. And one of the things I've caused me to remember is of who I am. And that is, if somebody asks me who I am or asks you who you are, how do you answer that question when somebody says, who are you? Now, to some, when they answer that question, whatever they happen to do for a living, that's what they identify with, and that's who they are. And when somebody asks that question to me, the answer to that question for me, when somebody asks me who I am, I'm a son of God. That's who I am first. And second, I'm a husband. And third, I'm a father. And after that, I'm try to be helpful and a friend to all those around me. All the other stuff in my life, like working in my shop, or doing woodworking, or wood turning, going out and doing bicycling on bicycle ride across Nebraska that I did the last couple of years. All those hobbies and things I do, they're really immaterial to me. They really are. I started a channel on YouTube here a couple of years ago. My first time doing anything like that. And I've enjoyed doing it, and I've enjoyed helping those that has helped. But if that goes away, it'll be no big deal to me, because there's other things more important in my life. Some of you have gotten a little bit emotional about some of the changes that have happened in the last couple of weeks. And I understand people getting emotional about things. When employees lose their job, that can be emotional. I've lost jobs in my time, and I know that can be emotional. I know that when companies go away, that can be emotional for a lot of people. And just one thing, if I would give any advice to anyone that's listening, this is to just remember who you are. Have some balance in your life. These Facebook groups and these social groups and all these other groups, they can get pretty nasty at times. Sometimes the administrators are in there, have their own personal pet peeves, and will kick people out of the groups because they don't like something. But just remember what's important. This stuff is just really not that important. These tools, these things that we buy, all these things that we accumulate, it's just stuff. It's not that big a deal. Shopsmith is not the only tool. It's a nice tool. It's a good tool, and I've enjoyed using them. But they're not the only good tool out there. There's plenty of other good tools. Also, there's plenty of good companies. There's also plenty of other good jobs. And there's plenty of opportunities, because we live in a free country. We live in the United States of America, a country that's the freest, and as I feel, the best of any place to live in this world. I'm free to choose to do what I want to do with my time, where to go. I can speak freely. I don't have to worry about the government coming and putting me in jail or arresting me for what I say or something that I happen to make a mistake on. We really are free here in this country. And because of those freedoms, it enables new companies to come along to invigorate our economy and our lives. It enables people to get new jobs, to get new career opportunities. It enables people to get new investment opportunities. So those of you that are lamenting the changes that have happened here the last week and a half, don't despair. Things are great. Things will be better. Just have some faith. That's it for today. I hope this helps you. See you on the next one.